Hey, I'm going to set up the cameras out there to do the video outside today. Just wait right there and watch me. This wasn't recording last time. It's annoying. I'll redo it. Hopefully nobody notices the shadows. Greetings. I'm Jonathan Cross, reporting for News Humor, out here from the sticks of the pandemic. In the news today, we all heard about 2 months ago how China had drones and they were telling people to go home and harassing them. We thought that would never happen here. And then we saw it happen in Italy. And now, yes, that's right, it has come to the United States.
Please go away from each other and separate. You are not immune to this virus. You should not be congregating in groups and must be keeping a safe distance of at least 6 feet.
And even when someone asks them to respond to a situation where people might be gathering in groups, it might be hard for them to get there. And so the drones, again, are this supplement to that police force to go out and broadcast from the air this message that you just heard of people being told to keep their distance, to separate, and to abide by this warning to maintain social distancing, and all in an effort to keep people as safe as possible. Allison?
You're thinking, well, this is certainly a creative idea, but I probably feel that way because there isn't a drone flying over me. What's the reaction from residents who are living with this?
For some of them, it's a little off-putting, if you will. One resident said that he thought it was a little bit like Big Brother, that he called it an invasion of privacy. But the mayor says he's heard it all. He's even gotten phone calls from people saying that this community is being treated as if it were a communist state. He says he's not paying attention to any of the criticisms.
Is this drone program unique to Elizabeth, or is it happening in other places in the country?
There are about 100 of these drones that have been donated to authorities in 22 states. It's a company out of China called DJI, and they have added these drones to the law enforcement capability, as I mentioned, to authorities in some 22 states. And they say their objective is all about trying to reinforce this message of social distancing. That's what they want to use the drones here for, Allison, as well. It's not just for the regular patrolling of the streets, but these drones are designed to go into alleyways and backyards and places where people might congregate that if you're just driving down the street in a patrol car, you might not see. So they're also encouraging residents to engage in that policy of see something, say something. And in this case, call the police and let them know that something might be happening in a yard, along a riverside, in a ballpark, in a playground, that police may not be able to see just by simply patrolling the area, and they want to inform authorities that is going on. That's the situation that these drones are being used in.
Apparently, corporations have donated drones to police departments across the country, because of coronavirus and to keep us safe. And one of the things that the drones are supposed to do are spy on people in their backyards, just to make sure that we don't have anybody congregating that shouldn't be together. Because we all know only the government can unify, make a group, and oppress the rest of us. They have a monopoly on it. So if you were thinking about protesting, don't bother. You already see what's going on in Ohio and Michigan and several other states, North Carolina, across the country. And I don't know if anything's changed. I think in North Carolina they might have opened up some recreational activities. As of the recording of this video, 41,800 people have been confirmed to die from the coronavirus. Now, also, the jobs report came out last week, and 22 million people, or more than 22 million people, are unemployed. There are only 22 million cases of confirmed unemployment, but just like the coronavirus, we don't know if those are the actual true numbers. Seems like if you're not going to die from the virus or get sick, you're probably going to get sick of living without money. Who would have thought? In other news, Massachusetts, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island have all band together in the northeastern states that the governors have made a compact on how to plan on reopening the economy again. On the West Coast, you have California, Oregon, and Washington doing the same thing. And the Midwestern states of Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and Minnesota have also announced a compact to work together to reopen the economy. Now, with all of these clusters all around the United States, it makes you kind of think, man, those conspiracy theorists were really crazy talking all those years ago about how there was a plan to divide up the United States into 10 different regions and control the population and how people travel. Those conspiracy theorists, they're just insane. Anyways, that's all for today. Hopefully we'll see y'all soon. I'm signing out. Jonathan Cross for News Humor. Peace. News Humor, where if it doesn't make you laugh, it'll make you cry. Enjoyed it. It'll be good. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I believe that the virus is very serious, but with how many people have lost their job, become unemployed, I also look at the death toll, and it's projected at 60,000. It's my personal belief that we shouldn't be too afraid to die, that we stop living, and we don't know how to live anymore. In my mind, it's a lot like the people on Flight 93 saying, let's not try and fight the terrorists because we're going to definitely die if that happens. And personally, I think that's kind of un-American. Another thing I believe is kind of un-American is having drones spy on people in their backyards. And why is China donating these drones to us anyways? They don't exactly have the best human rights track record. And I believe that what happens over the next 6 months to a year is going to determine how our children are going to live 60 years from now and how their children will live after that. And I really, really hope and pray that we can all come together and put our differences aside to save our children's future. I take the virus very, very seriously. My mom lives at this house, and she helps me take care of my son. And I couldn't really do it as a single father without my parents around. And I would feel absolutely horrible if I brought the virus home to her, and she got sick, and she died. And so every time I leave, I make sure to wear a mask. I have a rag with some alcohol to disinfect things that I touch or things that I'm going to go and grab from the store when I'm shopping. Because my parents have always been there for me. And if it weren't for my parents, I would never have been able to do what I've been doing for the past 4 years. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to share that with everybody. And I really hope you enjoy. One of the first projects I'll be working on is showing everything that happened before a man was arrested for exercising his right to remain silent and stayed in jail for 30 days.
All right, the defendant continues to remain silent after having been advised of his right to remain silent and make use of it.
When my little man in training was born, I quit everything I was doing to make sure that he would have rights when he gets older.
Yeah! And I just joined. I was probably on the camera, I don't know. But, yeah. Also, while we're in this break, leave a like, subscribe, click that bell, and share this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.